On July 26, 2025, deputies in Florida responded to a bar disturbance involving multiple batteries and an intoxicated suspect who refused to leave despite repeated commands. This case provides clear examples of de-escalation limits, use of force standards, and the legal framework governing arrest authority in misdemeanor cases.
Time to go. Time to go.
Thank you. I got just standing there watching her. Go inside. Go inside.
We don't do anything, we're the problem. We do something, we're the problem. The fuck?
You're not the problem.
You ain't home. Let's go. You ain't home. Stop. You ain't home.
Don't let me go no more.
You don't want to go to jail. Stop. Get that shit back. This whole ass. She should never hit me. She hit me. I'm done. My hands are over. I'm done. No, she should never hit me. She should never hit me. I'm not gonna let nobody hit me.
Listen, stop. I'm trying to stop her so nothing else happens. Was she the one hitting you earlier?
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Under Florida Statute 784.03, battery occurs when a person intentionally touches or strikes another against their will. The suspect allegedly committed battery against two separate victims, a bar patron during an argument and a bartender attempting to escort her peacefully from the premises. Each strike constitutes a separate first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. The Fourth Amendment requires probable cause for arrest. Deputies established this through direct witness testimony captured on body cam. The victim provided a sworn statement describing the confrontation, identifying the suspect as the aggressor, and confirming her intent to press charges. Once probable cause exists, officers may arrest for misdemeanors committed in their presence or supported by victim statements under Florida law. However, officers exercise discretion by attempting verbal de-escalation first, giving the suspect more than 15 opportunities to leave voluntarily. This approach aligns with modern policing standards, emphasizing de-escalation before arrest when safe and reasonable.
Where's the other one?
No, I don't think
She was originally hitting her first. Huh? Yeah. She's not going. She was defending herself. Okay, so she's gone. Yeah, she's 14. Going for a fray. She won't give it to me. Do you want to press charges for battery?
Yeah, I want to press charges. That hoe should never touch me. She must have my baby daddy or something.
All right, I need a sworn statement from you.
Yeah. Come on, let me put my phone down. I gotta call you back because you
You can stay on the phone.
No, I don't want to stay on the phone.
You better press charges. You better go to court.
I'm going to court. That hoe should never try to swing on me, hoe. I don't play like that.
Who checking? Because we're gonna eat it.
That's ours.
Okay, can you raise your right hand for me?
I'm left-handed though.
Bitch,
It
raise
doesn't
your
matter.
hand.
Oh.
Everything you're about to say is the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me how this all started?
We was in the club and she said, Topanga, I know you. I said, girl, where you know me from? Oh, don't worry about that. I'm from Atlanta. I'll be in Miami. You need to take care of your kids. That hoe must know my baby daddy or something.
Okay. That's what she said to you?
Yes.
You can put your right hand down.
Oh. She said, don't worry about that. You need to take care of your kids. I have 3 kids with my baby father. Me and him, we together, but
I'm sitting in the police office. I see.
but we not. And I told him,
Last night.
I told her, please just leave me alone.
Yeah.
I said, please just leave me alone. So she started going out the club talking shit, and I started doing like this. So I could touch you like that.
Yeah.
I started doing like this to her. I said, please leave me the fuck alone. I'm telling
She's
you.
in your face, though?
Yeah, she in my. We like this. Me like me and you.
Inside the club, right?
Inside the bar.
Okay.
And I'm telling her, please leave me the fuck alone, girl. You don't know me.
Okay.
Don't worry about how I know you. My name is, it started with an R, from Penny Proud. The same name as the girl from Penny Proud. I said, I don't know you. And she said, well, hold on, worry about me. You take care of your kids. This is what she exactly did. And I told her, and I mushed at her. I said, please get out my face. And I started walking to the bar. And when I started walking to the bar, I'm sitting at the bar, and as the lady walking her out to the bar, she reached like this to punch me. So you already know what I did.
Okay, so you swung back in defense?
Yes.
All right, so what happened out here?
Nothing. She was by the car and said, get the fuck out my face. She told that to Nisha. Nisha Reed. She said, get the fuck out my face. I said, Nisha, let's go, let's go. She said, nah, ho, cause what's up, Topanga? What's up, Topanga? And I, pop, right in her face.
She had her set up though?
Yeah, she had her set up.
Is that when we broke you all up?
That's when we was right here by the handicap sign.
Okay.
When she swung on me.
Okay.
And then I had to.
What? And then her friend came back over here, and then she came back up to the front of the car, and that's when she started trying to fight you again in front of us?
She started trying to fight me in front of y'all. Like, you see the police right here. I'm not gonna fight you in front of the police. I'm scared of the police.
Did she hit you in the face? Did she make contact with you?
No, just my arm.
So she punched you in the arm?
No, she punched me in my fucking neck arm.
Okay, and then you were fighting back in defense of yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
All right,
Anything else?
No, give me a
I
hug.
can't give you a hug. It's not professional. And my boss is here.
Boy, give me a hug.
Graham versus Connor establishes that use of force must be judged from the perspective of a reasonable officer on scene, not with hindsight. 3 factors determine reasonableness: severity of the crime, immediate threat posed, and whether the subject is actively resisting. Here, the crime was misdemeanor battery. The suspect posed minimal physical threat to trained officers, but demonstrated persistent aggression. Most critically, she actively resisted arrest by pulling away and refusing to comply with commands. Officers responded with empty hand control techniques, physical restraint and control holds. No strikes, no weapons, no pain compliance methods. This represents the minimum force necessary to overcome active resistance, satisfying Graham's reasonableness standard. The suspect's resistance added a separate charge under Florida Statute 843.02, resisting arrest without violence. This statute criminalizes obstructing officers in their lawful duties without physical violence against the officer's person. Pulling away, refusing to comply, and physically preventing handcuffing all constitute this offense, another first-degree misdemeanor. Florida Statute 810.08 addresses trespassing. After being warned to leave private property and refusing, the suspect committed criminal trespass. Both bar staff and law enforcement gave explicit trespass warnings. Continued presence after such warning constitutes a second-degree misdemeanor. Extreme intoxication played a central role. Florida Statute 856.011 prohibits disorderly intoxication. The statute requires intoxication that endangers the safety of others or property, or causes a public disturbance. The suspect's condition met both elements. She endangered multiple people through violence and created a public disturbance witnessed by numerous patrons. Officers correctly identified extreme intoxication as a factor requiring special handling, including holding the suspect until sober before release. Pennsylvania v. Mims establishes that officers may issue lawful commands during detentions and arrests, and subjects must comply. The deputy's repeated commands to leave were lawful orders. Refusal constituted grounds for arrest independent of the underlying battery charges.
Hey, that female we arrested, was she removed from the bar? Like, was she kicked out?
She was kicked out and then tried to get back in.
Trying to get to the other chick? Is that what that was going on?
Trying to get to the other chick, and then she was trying to get to her stuff. When her stuff was brought out here,
Okay.
she swung on the bartender.
Oh. Does the bartender want to press charges while she's under arrest?
Hold on.
Yeah.
So security guard.
She said yes.
She wants to prosecute? All right.
Do you need her information?
I do. Yeah, let me get my phone and stuff though. Alright, so she was kicked out for trying to fight the bartender too.
Yeah.
Well, so this is what I got. She was in there, she tried to fight that chick over something petty, I don't know. Girl pushed her back, bartender went to go escort her out, she swung on the bartender is what I understand. So she got kicked out, and then that's when they started fighting out here.
Out here, she started.
Alright, thank you.
I would like to talk to you, please, sir. Officer, please let me...
Too late right there. We gave you many chances to fucking stop.
Sir, please.
No, you're going to jail.
Okay.
We gave you an ample amount of opportunity.
Sir, I'm not going to fight with you. You are the law. I'm not going to fight with you. Whatever you feel, unfortunately, I don't want to believe it. But if that's the case, that's so be.
Huh?
If that's the case, that's so be, sir. I don't want to beef with you. I'm not trying to fight with you or nothing. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I've been drinking too much. But that's what it be. Sir, can you come open the door for me? I won't run. Please come open the door for me. Please!
Hey!
Please, you don't know me!
Stop!
Please, let me open this door, please! You don't know me!
Pass that part.
Please! Open the door, please! Please! Please, I'm a woman, please! 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 My mom is here, please! I promise I'll stop, but please, I'm right here. I'm right here with my mama. My mom! You don't know me, please! Please, my mom! 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 Mommy! Please, you don't know me. I never sold no drugs, no nothing. I'm just a black girl. Please. Please. I'm not resisting nothing. Please. I want to go home. Please. Mommy! Mommy! Mom! Mom, please! Mommy! I won't do nothing to you, please. Just let me go home. Mommy! Mom, please! I didn't do nothing. I just want to go home.
I was sick.
Please. Please.
Put your feet in the car.
I didn't do nothing, please.
Thank you.
How could you do this nigga to me? How could you do this to me as a woman? How could you do this?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
No, I
How could
didn't.
you do this to me? I didn't do nothing. I'm not trying to go to prison. Nothing. I gotta go home.
Can you pull your knees out?
You.
I'm just asking you to pull your knees out. Okay. Enough for me. Now you really not. Now you really not.
His daughter was arrested, okay? She was starting a altercation at the bar over here, which escalated to it coming outside. And we were standing in the parking lot at the time, okay? And she attempted to fight a female who was trying to get away from her, okay? We gave her multiple commands to stop and just leave, go home, and not escalate it, okay? But she was extremely intoxicated and wouldn't listen to us. So she struck the female again as this female removed herself from her, all right? And she was taken to jail for battery and resisting.
She was very intoxicated.
Extremely.
Especially with like 6 of us just kind of hanging out in the parking lot right in front of us. So
I mean, yeah, like he just said, there were 6 of us in the parking lot with all of our cars there. We gave her an ample amount of opportunity, honestly way more than we probably should have, to go home.
I just came up here with my daughter. We were together, and she dropped me off. And I told her, be careful. I'm looking at her location, and I see she's here.
yeah.
And I kept calling and kept calling and kept calling. So she lives close to Gun Club.
Okay.
And I see, so where's her car?
It's probably in the parking lot still. I didn't know she had a car here. Yeah, she was with us, but she just got transported to the jail.
Oh my God, what is she does for that? You know, I know you got to do your job.
Well, we didn't even. She wasn't really much of She just kept saying she wanted to go home. There was no real. She was really drunk. She was really drunk. She got really drunk. She actually. So, this all started inside the bar. She's allegedly, we didn't witness this, swung on this girl inside the bar and hit her, which caused one of the bartenders to come around the corner and escort her out. While escorting her out, she punched one of the bartenders too.
Oh my God.
And then they were fighting at the door, which we didn't see. We just saw a little commotion. We walked over there, separated them. We were like, hey, it's time for you to go. To all of them.
She was the only one that got arrested, or
she was the only one. We gave
this
everyone.
girl has a good job. She is a smart girl. Like, what in the hell? She should have just literally, I told her, be careful, because I did not, as a parent, I didn't feel right about something. But she's 27 years old. I'll be 27 next month. So I couldn't really, I'm like, be careful.
At the end of the day, like I said, we gave her more than enough opportunity than we usually give somebody, seeing that she was extremely intoxicated, to go home. But she just insisted on keep trying to fight this one.
To be honest with you, I don't even think she saw us there.
Probably didn't.
I mean, we were sitting right at the front door.
I just wish somebody would have called me. I'm literally 7 minutes away. But like I said, I'm like just laying there, and something, just mother's intuition, I'm like, something's not right. Something's not right. And I'm looking at her location, it's here. And I start to come, I'm like, okay, she's just a few minutes away from the house. And as I'm seeing her location, and I keep calling, it's passing her house, and it's saying gun club. And I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Girl,
so I don't know how it's going to...
She'll be out in the morning.
She'll be out in the morning. She has... They probably won't be able to release her because of how intoxicated she was. So they might have to hold her until she sobers up a little bit. But she has... we gave her a court date.
Okay.
So, but she had...
She will be let go tomorrow, or she has to go before a judge or anything?
If she doesn't get released, she'll probably go see the judge. But it's an OR charge. It's a misdemeanor.
The deputies demonstrated exceptional adherence to de-escalation principles, giving far more opportunities than legally required. Modern use of force continuums prioritize officer presence and verbal commands before physical intervention. The officers maintain this approach for several minutes across 15-plus warnings, only escalating when the suspect's behavior left no alternative. One tactical consideration: prolonged de-escalation attempts in volatile situations can increase risk by allowing time for further violence. Officers must balance patience against scene safety. Here, multiple deputies provided adequate safety margins to justify the extended attempt. The deputies receive a grade of A-. They exceeded expectations in de-escalation, used minimal appropriate force, and maintained professionalism throughout. The minor deduction reflects that excessive patience prolonged a dangerous situation, though erring toward de-escalation aligns with current best practices. The suspect receives a failing grade. She initiated violence against multiple victims, refused every opportunity to de-escalate, and showed zero accountability. Intoxication explains impaired judgment, but does not excuse criminal behavior or absolve responsibility for violent acts. The choice to drink to extreme intoxication in public, combined with persistent aggression toward multiple people, demonstrates reckless disregard for others' safety. Key lessons from this incident. First, de-escalation has limits. When subjects refuse repeated lawful commands, arrest becomes necessary. Second, probable cause and reasonable force are distinct legal standards. Officers may have authority to arrest, but must still use only necessary force. Third, intoxication creates legal obligations for both individuals and officers. Individuals remain criminally responsible. Officers must ensure safety during custody. Fourth, multiple victims and persistent aggression transform simple bar fights into serious criminal matters, warranting arrest over warnings. Finally, transparency with family members, as demonstrated when deputies explained charges to the suspect's mother. builds public trust in law enforcement decision-making. This case serves as a clear example of proper arrest procedures, minimal force application, and the consequences of refusing to accept responsibility for one's actions. Let us know your thoughts on officer de-escalation attempts and personal accountability in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more police interaction and courtroom content.